Alright, so the brand new FIFA 21 trailer, let's take a look. Are you sick and tired of facing teams like this and yours not being good enough? Well, look no further. Head over to U7Buys for some cheap, safe and reliable coins and use the code NerdFire at the checkout with the link in the top line of the description for 5% off your order. Okay, boys, so today we are back with a brand new video, and as you can tell by the title, we're going to be checking out the brand new FIFA 21 trailer. We have got new icons coming into the game that we're going to be seeing today, all the brand new ones that are going to be dropped on FIFA. We've got some new features with an ultimate team that are going to be within the trailer. So the first thing we're actually going to do is you're going to see my live reaction to the trailer. Then we're going to talk about the icons and my thoughts on the actual official trailer as well. So I don't really want to talk too much right now. Let's get into it. Let me show you my reaction of the trailer and I'll see you guys after. Alright, here we go. FIFA 20 Ultimate Team trailer. Let's see it.
Guys, more ways to play with your friends, a brand new
co-op.
your own,
and
opportunities to team up with the FUT community. Welcome to the most
Team
social
Haaland,
FIFA Ultimate
Team Felix. Interesting. I don't know what this is going to be like. I don't know if we're going to get anything new or what, or whether we know all this stuff. That's the question. Turn that down a little bit.
The world with your friends and your ultimate team, win together and get rewarded together in FUT co-op.
Okay, cool. I like it.
Team up with a friend online and go head-to-head against other duos or solo players in FUT friendlies. And
that is definitely a cool thing. FUT co-op. Obviously, we knew about that, but that's cool. I mean, squad battles. Really? Who wants to play squad battles? Not really many people.
Weekly competitions that reward you for your team. Unite with other FUT players around the world with new FUT events. Are you hashtag Team Haaland or hashtag Team Felix? Pick a side and compete against the FUT community to unlock packs, coins, club items, or
interesting
new team events.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Or work together as a global collective and earn shared rewards by completing objectives in community events.
Interesting. It'd be interesting to see how that works. I'm not gonna lie.
This season, how players pass, save, tackle, and score in the real world really counts in meaningful moments. Bullet headers could increase heading power. Goal-saving tackles lift players tackling, and long-range screamers raise shot power.
Okay.
So when Trent hits a 20-yard perler in the top corner, those free kick stats on his moments items get a boost to reflect.
On his moments items? No more moment cards. Okay.
When you're ready for a match, compete on your terms with improvements to core FUT modes that make games more rewarding, whoever the opponent. Go up against AI and squad battles to help you find your skill level in division rivals without the need for online qualifiers.
Interesting. Okay, that's changed up. They've changed that up.
Other similarly skilled players around the world in division rivals.
Let me do that.
You'll be rewarded the first time you get promoted to a new division on your way to Division 1.
Okay, that's cool. At least get a bit more rewards. That's decent.
Want to try something different? Shake up your team with new live FUT friendlies where squad rules and house rules combine to give you a range of new matches that change throughout.
That looks cool.
Welcome to your new home. FUT 21 takes customization to a new level with FUT Stadium. Inspired by some of the most intense atmospheres in world
custom
football,
stadiums, possibly.
Endless ways to make it your own. From walkout music to goal celebrations, pyrotechnics to team
that's cool. That's cool. A little bit more customization. I like that. I like that. That's cool.
And that's not all. As your FUT club grows, so will your stadium, with new tiers and new ways to make it bounce. Oh,
so your stadium actually increases. That's cool. I do like that. The new icons as well,
Introducing the FUT 100,
which we'll talk about more in a minute.
To ever play the beautiful game. From Pele to Zidane, Ronaldo to Cruyff, and now Lahm, Xavi, and Eto'o, the greats are all here.
Okay.
And so is the king.
Eric Cantona, what a beast.
Friends in FUT co-op, new ways to compete and get rewards, and a fresh stadium to play in. Get yourself ready for the most social and customizable FUT yet.
Okay, interesting. They're definitely gone around like a customizational like theme for the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team changes. They want to obviously have like your custom stadiums, etc. That does seem like a key feature. Obviously the co-op, that is looking cool. But overall thoughts on the trailer, interesting. I mean, obviously it always comes down to whether the gameplay is actually good. That is vital. Hopefully the gameplay is decent, but some new cool stuff. Like I said, FUT co-ops is good. Sadly, you can't obviously do that in FUT Champions by the looks of it or by the sounds of it. Obviously it's only in division rivals and squad battles, but you get rewards from it, which is good. Yeah, the customizational stuff looks cool. The stadium thing is definitely cool. And like I said, we'll get onto the icons in a sec. But yeah, interesting. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But like I said, we're going to now get onto the icons. So we're going to go through all of the brand new icons that are on FIFA. So let's take a look at them. I'll show you who we have got. So first one up, one of the first ones revealed, obviously, Eric Cantona. Absolutely incredible player, probably one of the best players to ever play for Manchester United. This guy was sick. Obviously, sadly, I didn't get to see him live, but seeing the highlights of this guy was an absolute beast. So Eric Cantona is definitely a cool one to have. I don't know what his stats will be like. Definitely, actually, let me know in the comments. Predictions for ratings, boys. What do you guys think these players will be rated next year? Let me know. But then on to the next one. As you can see, Petr Cech, obviously one of the all-time greatest goalkeepers in the Premier League. Probably like top 5 at least, maybe top 3. I'll probably say Schmeichel's got to be up there, and him and Van der Sar are definitely very close. But Petr Cech, obviously a very, very iconic goalkeeper, especially in the recent times for the Premier League. Very, very good. It'd be interesting to see if they actually rate him higher than the likes of Van der Sar or Schmeichel. I definitely don't think he should be higher than Schmeichel, but you could put him on the same level as Van der Sar, so that will definitely be interesting, but definitely a cool icon to be added. Then next up we have Samuel Eto'o. This guy was obviously an absolute beast at the likes of Inter Milan, Barcelona. He definitely should have some pacey cards in there. He might have a slower one when he gets, you know, to the end of his career. He was a bit slower, but he will be obviously very, very good, especially if agility and balance is the meta next year. This card will be very, very nice. Probably fairly expensive as well, though, because, you know, icons always tend to be. Then next to him, we have probably, I'd say, the greatest left-back in the Premier League era overall. And that's coming from a Man United fan. I mean, we've had Patrice Evra, who was very, very good, but Ashley Cole was an incredible left-back. He definitely will have a bit of pace about him. Definitely be a usable left-back as well. I mean, at the moment, we have Roberto Carlos, obviously a decent left-back in terms of icon-wise, but this will definitely be a nice one to have, getting the strong links to the English players as well. And yeah, that card will be very good. He was a very, very good player. Obviously, I think he played for what, both Arsenal and Chelsea. Was obviously at his prime, I'd say, at Chelsea, but that is, once again, another cool addition to the icons. Then next up, alongside him, Philipp Lahm, probably one of the best right-backs of recent times. I'd probably put him up there in my overall team that I've watched, like, in my lifetime. He would probably be the right-back of choice. This guy was incredible. I mean, he played in midfield a few times as well, but he was incredible at right-back. Obviously, links to a fair few German players. Sadly, the likes of Boateng and Hummels, you know, they're not as good as what they used to be now. Like, Boateng's obviously lacked down in pace. So if you still have that, Boateng would be a very nice link to him. But Philipp Lahm, I'm not too sure what his pace would be, but he was incredible in real life. So hopefully EA give him a nice card. Next up we have Puskás. I actually don't know too much about him. I've never really watched him. I think he was definitely before my time. But I've heard about him. I believe maybe the award is named after him. If I'm wrong, don't slate me. But the Puskás award, obviously for the best goal of like the year, basically, that is what I believe may be named after him. I haven't done any research, so if I'm wrong, don't slate me, but his name is literally the same as the award. But I'd definitely be interested to see. Like I said, I don't really know much about him. Let me know in the comments if you know much about him, where did he play, etc., because I don't really know personally, but hopefully will be a cool addition to icons. Then up next we have Bastian Schweinsteiger. This guy was literally, oh, he was incredible to watch. Obviously, in his Bayern Munich days, did come to United at the end of his career. Obviously, wasn't as good because, you know, he was at the end of his career. But this guy, every time England played Germany, you'd always watch out for him. He was an incredible defensive midfielder. Hopefully his stats are very nice. Actually, a hyperlink now to Philipp Lahm. Obviously, Matthias as well. You can put Schweinsteiger and Matthias in the midfield. I think hopefully some of his cards will have a bit of pace about him. He wasn't the fastest once again though, but he was incredibly solid as a CDM. Probably one of the best midfielders of my lifetime. Once again, watching this guy was an absolute unit in midfield. Then next up we have Suka. Once again, don't really know too much about him. I think he might have been in my time of maybe near the end, like maybe near the start of me watching football he was around, but yeah, it'd be interesting again. I want you guys to let me know in the comments if you know of this player, if you know their positions, whether you think they'll have a decent card, a usable card in FIFA. Obviously, pace is quite key in terms of FIFA, so will he have pace? I don't really know, but let me know in the comments. Then next up we have Fernando Torres. He definitely could have some cool cards, especially back in his Liverpool days. He was a good player. I think that might be like his prime. I'm trying to think. Obviously, he went to Chelsea, the likes of Chelsea and other clubs as well. It'll be interesting to see what his card's like. I definitely think it's an interesting icon. I would have put, obviously, some people in front of him, but it's hard to get, obviously, some players' rights, etc. And obviously, he's a recent icon. A lot of these icons are recent, so the people that play FIFA actually know them and have watched these players before they retired. It kind of makes sense, so people actually understand and know, and are like, you know what, I want to play this game because I know these icons, if you can obviously get your hands on them. But Torres is definitely, hopefully, going to be a good one. Obviously, get some decent links in there as well. So that is going to be an interesting one. And then to end it off, one of my favourite ones alongside Eric Cantona, it's got to be Nemanja Vidic. This guy was incredible. What a centre-back he was. However, wasn't the fastest of centre-backs, so it will be interesting to see what it'd be like actually in game. Obviously, you got some incredible centre-backs of the likes of Baresi, Bobby Moore that are in the game that were really good in real life, but because pace is so key on this game, it'd be interesting to see if they do as good of a job in the actual game of FIFA. But this guy was, wow, what a defender. Probably my favourite defender of all time in terms of what the period of time I watched. Obviously, I'm a Man United fan, so it's going to be a bit of bias, but Vidic, wow, I'm very happy to see him in FIFA, putting him alongside Ferdinand next year if I can get them both. That would be an iconic centre-back partnership. And actually, one more icon to add in there, just after Vidic, I nearly missed him out, Xavi. Wow, once again, what a midfielder. This guy, wow, he was incredible. Like, his passing ability is just next to none. Sadly, I don't think, once again, was the fastest of players, but passing ability, the guy on the ball was a magician. Him and Iniesta in that midfield, not much better that you've seen in football history, really. They were incredible. So yeah, there we go. That is everything all new in terms of FIFA. We can go back over actually the original stuff again, obviously that were in the video that we just watched, like you saw my live reaction of the actual trailer. As you can see, we've got the more ways to play, so that is the kind of foot co-op to foot event stuff, which definitely looks interesting. The foot events is going to be an interesting one. I don't know what kind of rewards you'll get from that. Obviously, we've got some ratings here, but don't really take notice of them. They are basically, I think, the FIFA 19 ratings by the looks of it, actually. But ways to progress, so this is kind of the customizational stuff we saw in the trailer. So by the looks of it, everyone has a standard model of a stadium, and the more you progress, the more maybe a crowd you get, the customizational options like fireworks stuff when you score, music, the banners, so that is cool. I do like customizational stuff. Obviously, Ultimate Team is supposed to be your team, so you want it to be unique to yourself. Then we have more time on the pitch, so removal of fitness items lets you spend more time playing and less time managing your squad. Didn't see that in the trailer. That's interesting. Removal of fitness items. So maybe no more need for squad fitness. That's definitely going to be interested to see if that's actually true for next FIFA. And then obviously we have the icons that we have just gone through, and obviously you can pre-order. If you pre-order within the next 3 days, you get yourself a free ones to watch. So yeah, that is going to wrap up today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like I said earlier, let me know about the icons that I don't really know of, the Pushkas and the other guy. I kind of already forgot his name. I don't know how, but let me know in the comments where they play, whether you think they'll be usable in FIFA. Actually, let me know what icons out of the new ones do you think are going to be usable due to, like, obviously pace, etc. If pace is key next year. And let me know what you thought about the overall trailer as well. But yeah, guys, anyways, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy the video. And I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.